Hello class, my name is Heather Boyle and my idea for my application is called Snapback. I named my application Snapback because it's really similar to Snapchat, but it has the caveat of when you're sending photos and videos, as soon as you open the media file, your reaction is being recorded from your forward-facing camera, and that is then sent to the person that just sent you the original message that you opened. So I think it's really important to get reactions out of people. I think that's why we're on social media and sending each other photo and videos to get a reaction from them and to feel a human connection, really. But when I did my studies, I found that the younger kids are obviously our age and a little bit younger are definitely going to be the main users of this application. So what's really cool is my little cousins are in high school, so they gave me tons of feedback. And what they told me that they were most concerned with is the speed of the application and just getting instant satisfaction. So as soon as they sent one, and as soon as the person opened it, it records their reaction. They want that reaction right back. So it's very, it's a much quicker process. Whereas Snapchat, you can open a Snapchat, people understand, or get a notification rather that you have opened and viewed their Snapchat. And if you've screenshotted it, all that is going to also be included in this application. But you don't have to send something right back, which is a great caveat in the Snapback app. So I also thought about students our age rather than just high school students. I think majority would be a lot of selfies back and forth, but with this application I think it would go a bit deeper and have, college students that say you're away from home, you're at USF but you're not from Florida. You might send something, your grades to your parents, your report card to your parents on this application, and you get to see how proud they are instantly, and you get that right back. So it's almost like you guys are together, where it's a step up from Snapchat and a step down from video chatting. It's not as personal, but you still get that on your own time. And then I made a user persona called the new mom. So or a new parent, I should seriously, but a new parent would want to document, their baby's first steps, or you see all over the internet is these cooking and these meals. Everyone's Instagramming their meals, so you could, a wife or a new mother may make something delicious for dinner and then send a snapback to her husband who's still at work and get to see his reaction to what she's made. Or with her new baby, if the baby takes its first steps, she can record that on Snapback, send it to her mother, her sister, just parts of the family, friends even, and get to see the reaction of their friends almost as if you were there. So it's the same kind of thing with the younger kids. And the younger kids, I think that it would create another platform to, asking to prom and semis and dances and things like that. So you don't have to have as much confidence to go up to the person. You could just use this application, and it's simulating real life in reality. But the high school student wants fast and instant satisfaction. That's what their profile indicates. And the college student, us, we want it to be fast, but we want it to be quality. We don't want to send an image and it not to be up to par to how we wanted them to view it in the first place. And then the new parent definitely wants reliability, that the message has been sent, that the message has been viewed, and the reaction has been back. They're not so hung up on fast, although that is a huge part of this application, but they are, more counting on reliability of the application. That's what's really attracting them to even get this application. And upon my interviews, I encountered a common thread between all the people I interviewed, and they were very concerned with privacy. So, privacy and security on the internet is a huge, just a stake. It's what everyone is really worried about all the time. And so, of course, these suspicions were raised, but that's something that would have to be in the development process, where we would have to develop strict, very, very secure ways for our users to communicate. So none of that is leaked. Say they were using it similar to Snapchat, which we all know what Snapchat is really used for. But having the customer trust us is also going to make, stakeholders trust us, and it's just going to be prosperous for the business in general. Now, I don't want to initially charge for the application. However, 99 cents is a great platform, just where to start. And many applications do very well at that, but I don't think it would do as well as it being a free application and maybe doing ads in order to generate revenue, or some kind of Snapback Plus feature. It's in the works. So, beyond that, I think that how it would all break down. So, first and foremost, a potential user would have to hear about the application, which there would be plenty of publicity and things like that, but I think word of mouth. So someone that you work with or someone that you go to school with says, oh, I'm going to send you a snapback, and you are like, what is a snapback? I think that's the initial part of my storyboard, downloading the application. So you're reading about it, you're hearing about it, and you download it to your device. You can iPad, iPhone, whatever, what have you. If you're not on Apple, then any other device. But so the user reaches a login screen, which I have here. I want to show you. So let's do this as proper as possible. So they would first get to the login screen, which we've got here. So you can see it's backwards, but so they have the option to log in with a username and password for existing users, or become a new user and create an account, or log in with Facebook, which is entirely convenient. This is what everyone wants to do. I mean, me personally, I never make a new account. I just log in with my Facebook because I really don't care about Facebook anymore. It's just a hub to get into other things. So that is first and foremost how users log in. Very simple, very, very, this is what we're doing here. Are you going to log in, or are you going to create an account? Just like that. And the next that we have is, so yes, in my studies, in my interviews, I asked, my interviewees what they would like the most. And logging in with Facebook was a common thread across all of the age demographics that I interviewed. So beyond that, they're sent to the home page immediately once they log in, of course, and the home page looks like this. Oh, this is treacherous. Just a moment. Okay, so this is our home page. I'm going to give you a good look at it. So you've got your friends tab, and this is all me, but this would be where all your friends are, and it's automatically loading your contact list, and if you're logging in with Facebook, your Facebook friend list, everyone that's on this app already. So it's instant connectivity. So you're going to log on, you're going to either add these friends or see friends that have added you. And then the next tab is the messages, where I imagine a lot of the activity will be there on the messages tab, and that's where you're going to view your messages and see any messages that have been sent to you, or even your reaction within that one message, going back and forth. They're all going to be in there. And then we have the activities tab, where that is similar to a Facebook feed, or an Instagram feed, a Snapchat feed, but not so much Snapchat, but Instagram and Facebook, you log on, it's your feed, it's your home, it's what everyone else is doing, it's all the activity going on in that application. So that's where majority of the time is going to be spent on this application, because users are sending back and forth images and reactions, and they're allowed to keep them private, or they can publish them in the activities. And I think this is going to create great entertainment for all of our users. And then we have our settings tab. Of course, you're going to be able to customize, color and your username and privacy settings, what have you. So we've got that there as well. And then you just hit shoot, and you're on your way to this page here. This is the interface where you're going to be creating your snapback. So, that's your selfie there. There we are. You have options. You get to go back. You can replay the recording that you just made. So if you're about to send it, you can replay it and check on yourself. Make sure that what you're about to send is of quality and is exactly what you want to send. We've got the red little camera there that just switches you from shooting a photo to a video. You've got the seconds there to say how long the person can view it, or how long you want them to be viewing it, or how long you want their reaction to be. So you drop down the options and then you drop down the time. So you can say options, how long I want them to view it, 3 seconds. Options, how long I want to record, 3 seconds, what have you. And we have the small bar at the bottom there that adds text, and you can change the text and add emojis and color your face in, whatever, what have you. It's a bit more interactive than just Snapchat. And those are the 3 balsamic mock-ups that I've had created so far. I'm actually really eager to actually create this application, and I really want to hear back from the students, see if it's something that they would download, if it's something that y'all would use. So let me know what you think. Thanks so much.